We're so close to a day that's gonna make history. I'm not excited about that. Kind of just resigned, which isn't a great place to be in. But here I am. I think what's hardest about like looking back at the past 4 years of my own life in the context of, world events and the reaction to them is that a lot of times I just shut down. I'm also a person who can't help feeling some sort of empathy, seeing the humanity in people who shouldn't, don't deserve that, or that are spending a good amount of their time and money and votes rooting against people of my identity, people of other identities that they don't think are good. I follow a Twitter account that covers like local, statewide politics, specifically of the left-leaning politics. And every once in a while they cover other things that are related to politics in the surrounding area. Tonight they were retweeting stuff from the Omaha police scanner. Omaha's not that far from here. It's just over the border of Iowa and Nebraska. There was a Trump rally tonight. It's very cold outside. I mean, for October, it's very cold. It's not actually that cold. And there are some elderly folks who attended the rally who are suffering now because essentially there was a massive traffic backup, a whole lot of issues that caused people to not be able to make it back to their vehicles, and so they're out in the cold. They're either on a shuttle, or they're just out, and they're getting sick. A lot of exposure related issues happening right now. It's been on my mind all night because as much as I hate what those people stand for, as much as I hate that they took time out of their weeknight to go support awful person. They're still people. They very well could be my family. They're not in this case, but they very well could be. I don't think it makes me a bad progressive person or a bad queer person to not celebrate suffering of people who support policies that encourage suffering. That's eye for an eye has never been the teachings of Jesus. And at the end of the day, the teachings of Jesus are higher up for me than being a good progressive, being a good queer person. Who gets to choose what good is in that case anyway? I can vote and sign petitions and support demonstrators without celebrating or encouraging the suffering of other people who would do just that to me or anyone who's even remotely like me ideologically. That's not. It doesn't sit well. None of it sits well. The whole thing sucks. If I'm being honest, I don't like it at all. And during a pandemic, super spreader event. Sometimes I have conversations with people who say, oh, this big old rally or this big political event at the White House, like, super spreader, look at all these Republicans who are going to get COVID. And all I can think about is nobody deserves that suffering. Even if they do, I can't wish that on someone. Not really. And also all the people who aren't at those events and then suffer because someone else was. I can't celebrate stupid people being stupid if it's also going to hurt other people. I can't. You can call me a goody two-shoes for that, but I'm pretty sure that's just the most honest thing I could say. Genuinely, in the deepest part of my heart, that's what I feel. I don't expect anybody else to feel that way, but that's how I feel. brain's a mess. I don't know. But one thing I do know, it's not gonna get better on the 3rd, no matter what happens. It's still gonna suck a lot.